So then guys, as the M4 journey comes to an end now with Macs, what about the M5 journey, and specifically, what about the M5 Pro and the M5 Max that's going to go inside the new MacBook Pros? When are they going to be coming, and what kind of upgrades and things are we going to see inside of it? Well, let's cover over all of those details. And first of all, let's get started then that we've been hearing that the new M5 chip is going to be made on a brand new type of Apple silicon. TSMC, who make the M chips and the A chips, or really most of the chips for Apple right now, have actually said that their new SoC, so this is their integrated system on a chip, or SOIC, maybe I've said that the wrong way around, or maybe I even pronounced it the wrong way around, but you get the idea. That is going to be completely manufactured differently to what we've had with the M4. And the great news with that, we've been told that the efficiencies are going to be even better and performance is going to be pushed out even further, even though we're probably still going to be on a 3nm process. Remember, we've had the 3nm process ever since the M3 journey. The M4 really showed that really well, because obviously we got the improved version there, but the M5 is going to be a brand new version again there. It's going to be really, really cool to see that we're going to get this. Now, something else that a lot of you guys have been asking about is, well, are we going to get a new design for the MacBook Pro? Well, it doesn't look likely, and I think the main reason behind this is because we've been hearing that probably with the M6 MacBook Pros, I know I'm talking about a whole generation ahead here, that's when we're going to get a redesign to the MacBook Pro, and with that, that's when we're going to get OLED displays coming along with it. Because right now we use a mini LED display, what's a ProMotion display, and I'm not going to deny these are absolutely fantastic displays that we have right now. But it will be probably the M6 generation, probably the end of 2026, or maybe even going into 2027, when we'll get that new design MacBook Pro. So if you are thinking of getting a brand new design altogether and also want the OLED display, maybe you might have to wait out maybe another year or just over that after the release of the M5 series. But really guys, like I said, this is probably going to be the last generation where we're going to get this design of the MacBook Pro that we have right now. Maybe Apple may introduce, say, a new color design or something like this into it, because obviously we've now got the space black, the silver, and obviously the MacBook Airs give us far more color ranges. So I'm hoping that Apple do bring out another color again, a third one. That would be really, really cool to have along with the MacBook Pro. But apart from this then, probably the actual ports and everything else is going to stay exactly the same. Thunderbolt 5 speeds and all of that with the M5 Pro and the M5 Max, and obviously the M5 for the first time probably get Thunderbolt 5, but really nothing else is going to probably change with the actual design of this new MacBook Pro. So then guys, one of the best ways to protect yourself from hackers and also malicious website out there is having a VPN. Everyone should be using a VPN in my opinion. But what is a VPN? Well, a VPN stands for a virtual private network. And when you use CyberGhost VPN, your internet traffic is encrypted and rerouted through secure servers in 100+ countries, ensuring complete privacy and security. No one, not hackers, not your internet service provider, not even CyberGhost VPN, can see what you do online. But it gets even better than this. With CyberGhost VPN, you can access over 40 different streaming platforms, including Netflix, Amazon Prime and Disney Plus, and enjoy content from different countries in just a few clicks. CyberGhost VPN works on all operating systems and devices, so like an iPhone and say a MacBook for example, and it lets you protect up to 7 devices at once, perfect for sharing with friends and family. And thanks to CyberGhost VPN, you can access geo-restricted content, find better deals online, and play games blocked in your region. Literally everyone should be using a VPN, and I highly recommend getting CyberGhost VPN because you get a 45-day back money guarantee, and there's also 24/7 support too if you did come across any kind of problems or anything like that. But like I say, check out everything that's in the description of this video for more details on CyberGhost VPN. And with that, let's return back to the main video. So moving on from this then, what about performance-wise then? What kind of gains are we going to see with, say, the likes of the M5 Pro and the M5 Max over, say, the M4 Pro and also the M5 M4 Max right now, because this is probably the biggest part where there's going to be a big difference compared to the standard M4. So right now, if you got yourself an M4 Pro or M4 Max, you get the same amount of efficiency cores inside of it. You only get 4, but it's the performance cores that change across the actual board. So right now, what you can actually get is you can get 2 kind of different versions for each chip. So starting out with the M4 Pro, well, you actually get the 8 performance cores, so this gives you a total of 12 with the 4 efficiencies, or you can get the 10 performance cores, so that gives you 14 with the 4 efficiency cores. And then for the M4 Max, this is where it can also get a bit confusing because it have a very similar setup to what we have in CPU cores to the M4 Pro, the full fat version, whereas with the M4 Max you actually get 10 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores exactly the same, but you get a different amount of graphics cores, what we'll talk about in a second. Or what you can get is you can get 12 CPU cores and 4 efficiency cores to give you a total of 16. But then for the M5 Pro and the M5 Max, things will probably change here quite a bit. So what we'll probably get is some extra cores, mainly in the performance area. So more than likely the bin version of the M5 Pro will get 1 more performance core, so it'll be 9 performance core, 4 efficiencies cores, and then we'll probably get 2 performance cores this time with the maxed out version. So this will be a total of 16 cores, 12 of them being performance, 4 being efficiency, and then the same with the M5 Max, where it's more likely going to be, say, 11 performance cores, 4 efficiency cores to start out to give you 15 in total there, and then to have the actual totally maxed out M5 Max, well, you can imagine again, it's going to probably be 14 performance cores, and then also we're going to get 4 efficiency cores to give you a total of 18 cores in total there. And then probably more than likely, the graphics cores are probably also going to go up probably by about 2 additional cores too. So this means the M4 Pro will go from 16 to 18, and then obviously the higher version of the M4 Pro will go from 20 to 22. And then the M5 Max will go from 32 to 34 in the bin version of the M5 Max. And then obviously the maxed out M5 Max, that will go from 40 to 42 cores more than likely with this. Apple may also increase the amount of RAMs, the base amount. We have seen this before where they've added on like 2 extra sort of gigabytes in the past when we had the M3 series. Maybe Apple might do the same here. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But overall, what I'd be saying is in kind of total performance wise, you're probably going to see overall probably about a gain of around about 20 to 25% increase over what we had with the M4. Now obviously that means with GPU cores it could probably be a bit more with that, and then obviously CPU it could be a bit less, but then obviously the NPU, the neural engine, well that'll probably be leaps and bounds ahead than what we had with the M4. So obviously overall probably about 20 to 25%, because that's the kind of sort of leaps we've had in the past here with the sort of M chipsets. But with that then guys, are you excited for the new M5 Pro and the M5 Max? Are you going to be getting one of these new MacBook Pros and waiting out for it? Or maybe you might skip over to the M6 version? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And of course, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.